You've already seen the slide before, so take away the big drum roll. So yeah, my name is Stephanie Leonard. I work for TomTom, but I want to start with 2 questions. First question, how many of you are familiar with the project Traffic Management as a Service? Okay, a few. Okay, second question, how many of you would associate a company like TomTom with traffic management? Okay, more than I thought, that's good. Okay, so the story with the city of Ghent, where this TMaaS project comes from, is that they don't have a traffic control centre, a traffic management centre. And they try to think about, okay, how could we do this? How could we manage our traffic with database services, rather than spending a lot of money and infrastructure on building a traffic control centre? So a couple of years ago, we came together with a couple of partners to say, how could we create a digital version of a traffic control centre based on the power of data? So to briefly explain the kind of technical aspects behind it, as a company like TomTom, we have a lot of what we call floating car data. Okay, so we have 600 million connected devices all around the world, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and what is the one region that stands out as having the highest coverage? Europe. Okay, where we are today. So of course, in different parts of the world, we have higher levels of penetration, but Europe is the highest place where we have the most amount of data. It's a huge amount of potential. And the city wanted to see, okay, how could we put different data from different providers, from the public and the private, into a system to manage the traffic? And over the past year and a half, this is what we've been building, and this is, let's say, the beta version of the tool. There is going to have a more elaborated, modern version coming in 2020. But basically, this tool is combining the data from TomTom, from B-Mobile, from Waze, parking data from the city, cycling data from the city, and the public transport data from the operators in the city. So you have a single platform of all the modes, of all of the data, in one single place. So rather than having to invest in a traffic control centre, the city of Ghent can have staff looking behind a pedestrian, looking at that desktop. So quite an innovation, okay? And for us, we're very proud of what we're doing. It's been in operation only for a couple of months now, and I think they used it at the famous summer festival, where they actually used it in action to manage their city and the traffic better. But of course, for a company like TomTom, we want to see if this approach could be scalable. It's not just working in Ghent, but also working around the world. So what we did is last year, we launched a call for proposals for cities to be what we call replicated cities. So cities that would use this TMaaS tool, this dashboard, for free for 1 year, for the whole of 2020. So we ran a big call for applications, we had huge amounts of interest, and these are the 3 cities that we have decided to pick. So the first one is going to be the city of Antwerp in Belgium, and they're going to focus on two-way communication with their citizens directly. The second city, which might come as a bit of surprise, we actually decided to pick Duran in Ecuador, which we're very surprised with the application that actually news is spread as far as that part of the world. And they want to use the tool to exclusively look at managing the public transport in their city, which is quite an innovative use case. And then one of the 32 boroughs in London, the South Fork, wants to actually try to use the tool to manage their traffic lights in the city. So we have these 3 cities, but we don't want to stop there. We actually want to see if we can create a TMaaS Observatory and bring more cities into this community to see if this TMaaS approach can work for them. So, of course, the 4 cities are going to be practically using the tool, but all of the partners of the project are now quite motivated to bring more cities into this club, to learn about the developments of TMaaS, see if it works for them. So if you're interested in joining this TMaaS Observatory, please join the table over there, along with my colleague Monica. If she puts her hand up, you will see. So Monica is also working on the project, and we're happy to talk about it in more detail. Thank you.